These are some of the cutest looking animals on planet Earth. But have you ever seen what they can do? The things these guys can do will blow your mind. Welcome back, everyone. Here we will be talking about the giant anteater, the huge mammal that uses its long sticky tongue to eat ants. These mammals are native to South America, where there are around 2 million of them. They typically live in lowland areas, but have been known to live as high as 8,000 feet above sea level. They are primarily insectivores, feeding mainly on leafcutter ants and other ants as well as termites. They are capable of fighting off much larger predators, such as jaguars and anacondas. First, they are the only extant members of the family Myrmecophagidae. However, their population is decreasing due to habitat loss and poaching. So what can we do to help save these amazing creatures? One way to help is to support organizations that are working to protect their habitat. Another way is to raise awareness about the threats that giant anteaters face and to educate people about the importance of conserving these animals. By working together, we can ensure that giant anteaters continue to thrive in South America for generations to come. This means that they are the only living animals that are specialized to eat ants and termites. Second, they are the only placental mammals with a prehensile tail. This means that their tail can grasp and manipulate objects. Third, they are the largest living xenothrans. Xenothra is a group that includes anteaters, sloths, and armadillos. So these anteaters really are one of a kind. In these fights, the anteater will use its powerful claws and teeth to defend itself. The jaguar will often try to bite the anteater's tail, but the anteater's thick, scaly tail makes this difficult. Also, make sure to subscribe for more amazing animal videos. Thank you for watching. The anteater can also inflict serious damage with its claws, which are curved and sharp. The anteater's fur also helps to protect it from the jaguar's bites and scratches. Although anteaters are generally solitary animals, they may come together to defend their territory from intruders. When two males meet, they may engage in a ritualized fight that involves posturing, vocalizations, and mock attacks. The fight may continue until one of the males gives up and retreats. Female giant anteaters give birth to a single offspring after a gestation period of 190 to 210 days. The young are born blind and deaf and are carried on their mother's back for the first 6 to 7 months of life. They begin to walk independently at around 4 months of age and are weaned at around 8 months of age. Females reach sexual maturity at around 2 years of age and males at around 3 years of age. They use their long, sticky tongues to lap up the insects. Their tongues can be up to 2 feet long and are coated with tiny backward-pointing spines that help to collect the ants and termites. The anteaters also have special grinding teeth that help them to crush the exoskeletons of the insects. They can consume up to 30,000 ants or termites in a single day. Other than ants and termites, giant anteaters sometimes eat fruit, but this makes up only a small part of their diet. Now let's talk about the habitat of these giant creatures out in the wild. They prefer to live in lowland areas, but can occasionally be found in mountainous regions up to 8,000 feet above sea level. In their natural habitat, they can be found in pairs or small family groups. They typically sleep during the day and are most active at dawn and dusk. During the day, they curl up into a ball and wrap their tail around their body for warmth and protection. The giant anteater is the largest of 4 species of anteaters with a body length of up to 6 feet 6 inches and a weight of up to 130 pounds. They're also known as ant bears or ant wolves. But despite their name, they're neither bear nor wolf, but are actually more closely related to sloths than any other animal. The giant anteater is a member of the order Pilosa, which includes all living sloths and anteaters. Giant anteaters are easily recognized by their large head, long furry tail, and shaggy fur. It has fur on its head and upper body that grows to about 2 inches in length. The rest of its body is covered in short, sparse hair. The color of their fur ranges from grayish-brown to reddish-brown. A giant anteater's tail is about half the length of its body and is covered with hard, scaly skin. The tail is used for support when the animal is standing on its hind legs. Like many other mammals, giant anteaters have claws on their fingers. However, unlike most mammals, their claws are curved, and they use them for ripping open termite mounds and ant hills. When it comes to fighting, the giant anteater is a really strong guy, and not just because of its size. These guys can fight way above their weight class. When fighting, these anteaters will use both their paws and their claws and even bite with their strong jaws. Even though they look like they're kind of chubby and slow, they are very good at defending themselves and protecting their young. If threatened, a giant anteater will usually try to scare away the threat by stomping its feet and swishing its tail. And if that doesn't work, it will resort to biting and clawing. Giant anteaters communicate with each other by making various sounds. These include coughs, snorts, growls, and screams. They also communicate through visual cues such as tail swishing and ear flattening. Scientists believe that giant anteaters are most active during the night, although they have been observed to be active during the day as well. They typically sleep during the day and are most active at dawn and dusk. When sleeping, they curl up into a ball and wrap their tail around their body for warmth and protection. Giant anteaters live in a variety of habitats in South America, including tropical rainforests, dry savannas, and areas near rivers. Now let's take a look at what these guys eat. And now let's get back to the topic of how these anteaters fight. So, what makes these anteaters so unique? There are a few reasons. Even though giant anteaters are endangered, there are still an estimated 2 million of them in South America. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button below the video.